Hey, what's up guys? Welcome and welcome back to this YouTube channel. If it's your first time to come across this channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. My name is MCkanjambi and this is the Black Power Stories. In this episode, guys, we are going to look at some trending clips concerning the MAGA in the Fafo season. And now guys, in this video, most of the some of the key highlights or the issues and the topics that are rising is the deep secrets being revealed about the Project 2025 and its effect on the American people. And also some key things are coming out about how the United States government, the current government of Donald Trump, intends to stay in power and even infringe a lot of people's data privacy. So guys, let's get to watch these videos, and then we'll do a short discussion at the end of these videos.
John Dan Razanhane. Pete Hegseth fired Admiral Lisa Franchetti, the chief of the Navy. In addition, the Trump administration is moving now to replace several JAG officers. JAG officers are Judge Advocate Generals. They are lower-level attorneys in the military. Their job is literally to enforce the military code of justice. When a service member does something wrong, they prosecute, they defend, etc. But this massive military purge is likely just the beginning of what is going to be a very long several weeks for the Pentagon, whether a reduction of workforce, a purge of civilian or military officers, and more. I'm about to do a full breakdown of this and more on my Substack shortly, so subscribe for free at the link in my bio. As always, follow along for all the news you need to know about, even on a Saturday. It's coming in fast.
Breaking news. I'm done.
Another day, another MAGA meltdown about absolutely nothing.
I don't care who says I sound stupid. I don't care.
Well, you're stupid because you believe everything you see on Twitter.
I can't physically or mentally hear of another post on X or another press release in the news about how Doge has uncovered another $4.7 trillion unaccounted for.
MAGA, y'all gotta stop with these videos. Why the fuck are y'all believing anything and everything that Elon Musk and Doge says when it's been proven that everything they're saying is a lie? You truly think that they cannot find $4.7 trillion when the federal government's budget is $7 trillion?
We should be in the streets right now protesting and demanding a damn tax halt.
You guys gonna storm the Capitol again? See, sometimes you just gotta use common sense, right? Do you know how easy it is in this day and age to show screenshots of photos or record a 2 to 3 minute video showing fraud? There is a reason why they aren't doing that, okay? Because there is no fraud.
Whoa. This is breaking news. Janet Mills. You're going to know this name. Janet Mills, the governor of Maine, just put the punch into Donald Trump. Yeah, Donald Trump was threatening her. He was literally threatening her, saying that your state won't get any government funding unless you do exactly as I say. And she said, we will follow state and federal law. And he said, well, I am the federal law. I'm federal law. I'm federal law. Trump was attacking her on transgender athletes, and she said, oh, whoa, I'll see you in court. And you should have seen the look on Donald Trump's face. Oh my God, I thought he was going to pass out right there. But Janet Mills is the name to know. She did not back down 1 inch. Maine, you have a lot to be proud of. Janet Mills, way to go. Look it up. It was amazing.
So Trump, Republicans, and their billionaire body, the richest man on the planet, have decided that people on Medicare no longer deserve telehealth visits. When I said that anyone who voted for Trump could rot, this is what I meant. You're talking about people who are in wheelchairs, people who have trouble walking, people who have no transportation, people who have cancer and are immune compromised, and going to the doctor's office just to refill their medication can put their life at risk. And this is who they want to cut benefits from. This is who they call the leeches in America. People on Medicare that are getting telehealth visits because they need them. How on earth have they convinced poor people that even poorer people are the problem, and not the billionaires that are well on their way to becoming trillionaires, which is insane. They have enough money in this country to never spend, ever in their lifetime. And yet they're taking away something as simple and necessary as telehealth visits to people on Medicare. What is going on? Wake up.
Did you guys hear what the Trump administration's deal they want to broker between Ukraine and Russia? It's just absolutely crazy. Not only does it not guarantee security for Ukraine, it essentially says Russia will pull out from this battle if you, Ukraine, give the United States like half the income that you generate from all the natural resources and other income that you get. You guys bring in, you give America half of that. My numbers might be off just a little bit, but that in essence is what's going on. And you look at two dictators now, all on top of Ukraine like this. And I just pray that these other countries all come together. I can't even imagine the billionaire class in the United States siphoning all of our money, so we're left with very little, and then trying to make up that huge gap by stealing money from other countries. Like, that's what's happening.
Is the tide already turning on Donald Trump and Elon Musk? Check out this clip of what Republicans in Congress heard from their constituents this week.
Not the president. And you are doing us a disservice to set that down and not stand up for us.
The end result of the fraud and abuse that has been discovered already.
Last week I made a video about how Trump's honeymoon period may be coming to an end, but it looks like it may be coming even sooner than we thought. For weeks, Donald Trump and his billionaire sugar daddy Elon Musk have staged an all-out assault on government agencies, federal workers, and spending on critical programs for working families. And while up until now they've acted like they're invincible, voters are starting to express alarm about the chaos and harm that they're causing across the country. And it's not just the town halls. New polling shows that Donald Trump and Elon Musk may be in more trouble than they think. For the first time since taking office, a majority of Americans disapprove of the job Trump is doing as president. And it appears that Elon Musk is a major problem for Trump. Just 34% of Americans approve of the job that he's doing in Trump's administration, and 63% worry about him accessing sensitive personal data. On top of that, 66% of Americans say that Trump should not freeze funding without Congress. 57% say that he's exceeded his authority as president, and a whopping 83% oppose him pardoning January 6 rioters. Here's the thing. Contrary to what Donald Trump may think, he's not a king or a monarch. Up until now, the public outcry against Trump and Musk has been pretty quiet, but it's starting to get louder, and it's on all of us to keep up the drumbeat. So share this video and follow me to stay in the fight.
Hey, MAGA, I got a question for you. How's that working out for you with those cheaper prices? You know, the eggs, the gas, the groceries. You were looking to get cheaper prices. How's that working out for you? And the job losses. The job losses. How you guys all doing over there with that? Yeah, have you lost your jobs? I'm sure many of you have. How's that going for you? How you feeling about your golden messiah right now? Oh, and let's not forget about Elon Musk. How he's just going in and taking all your personal information. How you feeling about that? You okay with that? You know, you're getting everything you're asking for. And let's not forget, Elon Musk gets paid $8 million a day heading up Doge. But they're trying to cut costs everywhere else. So how's that working out for you? Just curious. Do you feel like you got a little extra money in your pockets today, you know? I don't think so, but I'm just curious. Do you have a little extra money in those pockets? And how about, you know, what he's doing with those immigrants? Shackling them and putting them on planes like they're common criminals. How's that working out for you? Hey, you're okay with that? You're okay with that? Oh, and let's not forget the fact that he likes to just grab women by the pussy whenever he feels like it. You know, that's okay too. That's okay? You're okay with that? And what about all these minority groups? You know, like you guys were all for Trump. All for Trump. Muslims for Trump. Blacks for Trump. Women for Trump. How's that working out for you now? Are you okay with that now that you've gotten all your rights taken away? You okay with that? Lost your jobs? No more DEI? That's working out for you all right? You doing okay over there? Are you starting to feel the sting just a little bit now, maybe? Just a little bit of a sting? And yeah, he will continue to blame Biden for all of his negative influences right now, but it has nothing to do with Biden. This is all on your messiah now. You voted this son of a bitch in, and you now have to fucking deal with it. Thank God I do not live in that goddamn country. But I just want to say you reap what you sow, you motherfuckers. Enjoy. Oh, and I have one more thing. To all the ladies out there that voted for that son of a bitch. Your voting rights are going to be taken away because, you know, most of you who are married have taken on your husband's last name. So now that you have a birth certificate that says your birth name and some other form of ID that says your married name, you're no longer going to be eligible to vote. How's that working out for you too, you dumb fucks?
I feel a little canary in the coal mine talking about this, but as the girl who keeps trying to get FOIPs approved and keeps getting stop-blocked at every turn, I feel like I'm the one who needs to point this out. CNN attempted to do a FOIP request for information related to the Doge chaos that is unfolding in the United States, and they got an email back saying good luck with that, because it turns out that a bunch of the federal employees who were fired are the ones who would fulfill those FOIP requests. So if somebody wants to get information about something that the government's doing, they have to file a request to get that information, and then a real-life human being has to decide if that information can be public or if it cannot be public, and what needs to be retracted and what does not need to be retracted. And all of those federal employees have been fired. So now no information is passing from the government to the public. And also, Elon Musk has been granted security clearance to access information that American citizens now cannot access. Why am I talking about this? I put in a FOIP request for information that I already knew the answer to, and the current government of Alberta, which is the UCP government of Alberta, told me no, that never happened. I know the who, what, when, where, why of this transaction. I know what category it was put in. I know who was paid, when they were paid, how much they were paid. I know all of that information, and the response I got back to my information request was, no transactions match your request. Don't know what you're talking about. I believe that the UCP government is following the exact same playbook that the Trump administration is following, and I believe that is based on Project 2025. And one of the first key pieces of this entire movement is to deregulate information and to make it so everyday citizens cannot access information. So you can go online and get this 900 plus page blueprint of how conservative values, quote unquote, will take over the United States of America, and how they believe that conservative victory is possible through policy, personnel, and training. I've been slowly chipping away at this list and the contributors within this project, but it is hundreds. It is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Now, we've already done a podcast episode about Liberty University and how they helped Donald Trump get elected because they blackmailed the president of the university because he was super into cockroom. You can go listen to that episode, and it'll give you some insight into the moral compass of this group of people. It's a thing. These entities are absolutely fucking huge. There are hundreds of contributors to this project, and it is systematically built to dismantle government and to appoint dictators. Now, I've noticed within Project 2025, they talk a lot about kind of what steps we need to take to get this conservative victory, aka a dictatorship and an authoritarian government. And if you read these, you'll realize we're already doing these. These are already happening in the province of Alberta, and these also seem to be a lot of the policy practices of the Conservative Party at a federal level. For an example, here in the province of Alberta, with the changed healthcare bill that I covered forever ago, there was a position called the Oversight Minister that basically gave unilateral decision-making to one person, and it happens to be LaGrange, who is a die-hard anti-choice supporter who's been the president of 2 anti-choice nonprofits. 2 of them. It'd be crazy if it was 1, but it's 2. And she can make whatever decision she wants about healthcare. There's an entire network of people who have been given positions of authority that they were not elected into, that they are not educated for, but they are friends of the Conservative Party, the UCP party. They are previous cohorts of Danielle Smith, and they have been given roles of authority within their version of governance. The UCP is appointing friends and family. They're giving sole source contracts to people. They are tapping people who they know are favorable to their ideology, and that is supposed to be wildly illegal, but they're getting away with it because they keep changing the rules. So a lot of what's happening is already being practiced by conservatives in Canada. Even this whole point about like a presidential academy is something that you're seeing with an entity like Canada Strong and Free, where they're hosting education events, where they're hosting seminars, where they're looking to create online influencers. It's already happening within the conservative movement here in Canada, and I wholeheartedly believe that the UCP government more quietly and better than Donald Trump did it. It was less flashy. It didn't involve some big showboaty moment. It literally was just snuck in. I have a feeling it's on the Red Tape Reduction Act that was passed, because that bill made no fucking sense, and it hopscotched absolutely everywhere, and it covered so many things that even I was having a lot of problems following it, and I am willing to bet the farm that it is connected to the Red Tape Reduction Act, and that's why they're not disclosing information. That's why we're not getting accurate financials. That's why they're not disclosing their sole source contracting. That's why things are missing off of automatic disclosures that are supposed to be instantaneous and public. That's why they're not responding to FOIP requests. I truly, truly believe that the UCP government, the Conservative Party of Canada, and the network of conservative think tanks are acting on Project 2025. They are rolling it out, and they are doing a better job than the United States is doing. And yes, I fully believe that this guy and this guy are directly involved in this. Directly. I am willing to put this on my 2025 bingo card, wholeheartedly, with my entire chest.